Let there be light. B-Boys is in the building. What's going on, B-Boys? How's your weekend going? Not going to waste any more time. Box of halves, box of nickels. What's up, Phil? What's up, US? I'm going to get started with the halves that have not been doing well for me as of late. And let's hope our luck changes. B-Boys, I'll keep you in mind for the mod for sure. Hey, Phil, all you had to do was ask, man. You know, you're golden. I had no idea you were interested, Phil, but I'm flattered. Trusty Kershaw. How'd he do in his stream? Phil refuses to ask. He says, listen, man, I've been nothing but loyal to you. I don't feel like I need to ask. You should know better. I appreciate that, Phil. If you are interested, I will email you. Thank you for that, though. I appreciate it. 0 silver and 4 NIFTs. I tell you what, man. You know, I definitely wish for people to be finding silver and things like that. But when you're going through a losing streak like what I'm going through, knowing that you're not alone, I guess, is somewhat of a consolation. It's like, you know, I want everybody to find silver, even when I'm not finding silver. But knowing that I'm struggling and other people are struggling to find silver as well makes it a little easier to you know, to absorb. So you know, I hope we can start pulling some silver on these live streams. And I did hear that Rob Finds Treasure had a hard time on Friday also. So I'm not sure who's pulling the silver, but I'm hoping today we got some silver to find. And I'm hoping everyone else has better luck going forward. It's a new week, and you know, we just have to be positive and persistent. So what can we do? I appreciate that, Phil. How's everybody's weekend going so far? It's just about over, unfortunately. 73. I actually have to pan this camera down. I'm so eager to get cracking with the $half that I forgot to pan it down. Pan it down, tone it down, calm it down. Whatever works. I don't know if it's just me, but this light, the light I normally use, seems a bit brighter today. 20 hours left. All right, well, it's not that bad. Could be worse. You could be working at like 4 in the morning or something like that. All right, here we go. I appreciate that, B-Boys. Thank you. Excuse me while I get this camera together. The camera's shaking its head again. It's like, oh no, not these halves again. By the way, these halves are from Dunbar. So even though it's different. It's actually been doing better than the Brinks as of late. So we'll see what happens with these. It always sucks when you're going through a losing streak, but it does help. I took a day off, recharged the batteries, so to speak, and regrouped. I was able to pick up a couple more boxes on Saturday, and we are back at it tonight. What's going on, Stacking Kid? Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. We're trying to pull some silver out of these very rare Dunbar rolls. Thanks for joining me. Glad to hear. Had some beautiful weather in New York this weekend. That's weird. There was a roll wrapper inside this roll wrapper. There was a piece of a roll wrapper inside the roll wrapper. Thank you to Stacking Kid. You just got me one step closer to 100 subs, so I really appreciate that. Yeah, buyer boys. I'm not sure if you were tuned into the previous streams, but my usual bank has been getting these rolls in since last week. This was also a first for me. Last week, I received a box of these for the first time. I spoke with the bank, and I found out that Brinks is outsourcing. It appears that Brinks is outsourcing to other armored truck services, which could mean either they are overwhelmed with shipment requests or well, that's probably the most logical explanation. I'm not really sure what else it could be. But we did pull out a couple Benjis and some 40%ers earlier this week. Just comparatively comparing to how many boxes, the ratio was just not where it needed to be. We went through about over 10 boxes last week, and we only pulled out maybe 5 silvers. So we're trying to get back on the right track. Stacking Kid is from NYC. Nice. Now you live in Houston. Do you miss it? Do you miss New York? And what part, if you don't mind me asking? I love NYC. I love living here, but I definitely am open to relocating further down south. I enjoy warmer weather and more affordable living, if you can understand where I'm coming from. Yeah, let's go Dunbar rolls. You know, I had some Brinks boxes, but they came from a new location that I was able to obtain 4 boxes from because the person that ordered them never showed. So I was able to take those boxes, and they were Brinks boxes. But unfortunately, the Dunbar boxes have been slightly better, although both of them have been pretty brutal as of late. So I'm hoping to change things around. And this is way too common. We've actually seen this on the stream before. Lombardo. Someone is tagging this coin. Someone is hunting relentlessly and marking these coins. Hashtag protest marked coins, please. Doesn't make sense, guys. Oh, from the BX. Nice. Yep, taxes, prices, cost of living. Don't get me started. I love my city, but it is expensive to live here. Noko in the building. What's up, Noko? How's your weekend going? Hashtag don't mark coins, fool. That's a good one also. Doesn't make sense. Oh, we have a proof here, guys. We have a proof. We're about, I say, let's take a look here. 7 rolls in. And if I can get a close up, there we go. 1980 proof. So we're starting up a little early, pulling something. So that's always nice. Oh, that's great, Noko. Those are, let me tell you something. You got to prepare for it from now. 2 more weeks. You gotta assume those 2 weeks are gonna feel like 1 month. So just take the advice, because when you reach hump day this week, it's gonna feel like a Monday. Nope, no silver proof. I definitely wish it was. Just a regular clad proof here. CCO is in the house. What's up, CCO? How's your weekend going, my friend? Thank you guys for joining me. Yeah, Noko, the closer you get to that vacation, the longer the days feel. Glad to hear, glad to hear. We just pulled the proof. Just started the $50 box, and we're hoping to, change things around. You were with me in the previous stream, so you know the agony that we were going through trying to find silver. But I feel good, guys. I recharged the batteries last night. Went on a nice picnic this afternoon. And I had these boxes since Saturday. So they've marinated in the house for long enough. Yeah, the light that I use, this fluorescent light, it does play tricks on the eyes. I know I have said this on the stream before, but it does appear silver at certain points, but it really isn't, unfortunately. But I like it to be nice and bright in my workspace. So, forgive me if the coins are a little bit deceiving, but I do sound check them, and I double check them at the coin counting machine also. Trust me, if I find silver, I want it to be on camera. I've done pretty well not missing any silver, knock on wood. There's wood under here, guys. This is just a mat. What's going on, Dominic? Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a good weekend. We are starting with the halves today, and we just got started not too long ago. This is a 2010 Denver NIFC. So we have a proof and an NIFC in the first few rolls. Yes, Noko, inching closer, my friend. I woke up this morning. I saw I had 97. I said, "Oh, should I do the video today? That way, we can get things going by the time I get to 100." But I said, you know what? Let me hold off. I am doing the live stream tonight, so but I am excited, guys. 12. Oh yeah. See, Phil, we're going through it together, guys. It seems to be very common this week. But hey, who knows? Maybe this upcoming week we'll all start hitting. I'm glad to hear that, Dominic. I'm glad you're feeling better. And I'm glad you could join me on the stream at 100% right before the week begins. This appeared to be approved, but you know how these 1980s are. They're pretty thick rimmed. Yeah, I'm kind of torn between a couple of options for the 100 subscriber giveaway. All I can say, guys, I've been mentioning this on the stream. Uh, Please make sure you just have the notification button turned on, because you're gonna want to know when I do the 100 subscriber video. 5 boxes, 4 silvers, 2 proofs, 1 NIFC. That's about what I've been getting, B boys. I've been I mean, my ratio has not been as high as yours, but yeah, just about finding a silver per box. I just happened to run through a bunch of boxes last week, so that ratio is lower. But I did find, I think, three in not my last stream, but the one before that. So, as long as I'm finding something and avoiding the dreaded skunk streak, how can you really be too mad? Obviously, we want that collection dump, but those that have been doing this a long time, which I can't include myself in that list, but those that have been doing it a long time know how rare it is to find a collection dump. This is 1982 in pretty bad shape. Only one W. Hey, man, be grateful for that W, because I stopped hunting quarters because I was striking out. Like, I went through maybe 4 or 5 boxes without finding anything. And that was after finding a ton. So, uh, you know, at least you got one. Was it? I'm assuming it was a circulated box. What's up, Jacob? Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Thank you for joining me. And same to you, Peter. I appreciate you joining me. We are doing halves right now. I wasted no time getting into it. I'm eager to find some silver after the dreaded week we had last week. Look at this. Another marked coin. Hashtag protest marked coins. Or as B-Boy said earlier, hashtag don't mark coins fools. Back in the grinder with that one. Let me just fix the camera slightly. I don't know why it's kind of leaning toward the right, so forgive me for that. Let me just straighten it out a bit. Gotta tighten this clamp down here. That should be all right. Nice, Jacob. How'd it go? Noko has 3 W's. Very nice, Noko. I just gave away 3 W's to Mickey Robs Banks for his $100 donation. He donated $100 for an entire box, which is the rate that I'm going right now. That's what's on the menu. So he donated. Unfortunately, couldn't find any silver, but I did reward him with 3 Mariana W quarters. So he was very happy with that. Nice, Dominic. You always got to check. You always got to look in the garage. You got to check the junk drawers, underneath the mattress, inside the sofa. You'll be surprised. Sometimes you'll find things from a while back that you don't even remember how it got there. Fancy Nancy, that is my mama. Hey, mama. Shout out to mama popping in the stream, showing love to her son. Everybody say hi to mama. That's Fancy Nancy. Thank you, Dominic. I appreciate that. SP on them. That's not me. I don't mark coins. That is not Saca Plata. Mama's getting that coin community love that we all know about. Yes, please hit that thumbs up if you haven't already done so. We are striking out early and often, but we have a proof. We have an NIFC. Let's just try to build up on that. I almost got a box of quarters on Saturday instead of the halves and the nickels. I looked into, you kind of peek into the vault when they open it for your boxes. And I saw 2 quarter boxes with the holes in them, which doesn't guarantee that it's uncirculated, but usually the boxes that I get from that location are not with the holes in it. So, the wheels started turning. I was like, should I not? And I passed up on the offer just because I didn't want to go through the trouble and give the teller a hard time to say, you know what, can you just send these 2 boxes back in the vault and give me 2 more boxes? They would have looked at me like, well, you come on back and you lift these, please, because I'm tired of lugging your 50-pound boxes around. You give the vault the stink eye, right? You got to grill it so it knows not to have anything good inside. All right, we got nothing here. Even though I just want to close up on this so that you guys can see what I'm speaking about with the lighting here in the middle. To some, it may appear that that can be like a 40%er, but it's a 73. I just wanted to, because I know B-Boys, I think you had said, see, look at this. This is the second marked coin from whoever it was. We got to hunt this guy down and find him and petition to ban him from the coin roll hunting community. Back in the grinder. Yeah, you know what, Noko? It's funny you say that because I did have 2 different ideas for the 100 subscriber giveaway. Dominic is back. Guess who's back? But I was leaning towards a special edition kind of battle royal. So I know some people say battle royale, which is really fun to say, kind of rolls off the tongue, but I've always said battle royal, so I just, I'll stick with it. But you guys can say it however the hell you want to. I really don't care. It's still a battle royal, either way we put it. So yeah, I definitely want to do a battle royal for the 100 subscriber giveaway. I did not want to make that announcement yet, but if I do stick to my guns on that, then I know exactly how I'm going to do it. It's going to be kind of different from how we've been doing it in the past. Yeah, B-Boys, you got to let the vault know who's boss. And, when they recognize you next time, hopefully they'll make sure something good is in there. Where do I get most of my coins from? I get most of my coins from Chase Bank in New York, which I don't know if you're familiar with New York. There are thousands of Chase banks in New York City. So I definitely have no problems obtaining half dollars, which lucky me for that. But I know not everybody is as lucky to be finding half-dollar coins. That's Noko's bank. Now, how do you dump your coins, Noko? Do you go to a coin counting machine? Do you re-roll them and send them back? And if you do re-roll them and send them back, do you send them to the same Chase? I would hope you wouldn't. I would expect you wouldn't. But I got to put you on the spot, Noko. I have been contemplating opening a new account at a different location, but not really sure yet which bank I would lean towards. Do you guys have any suggestions? Has any specific banks been working out for you guys? If so, please enter it in the chat, and I will consider opening an account with them because I think variety is important. So I'm looking at the second half of the box, and I am not finding any silver, which is I'm sounding like a broken record here. Oh, Gigi has joined me. Say hi, Gigi. Hi. Yeah, Gigi in the house. That's my baby girl. Everybody say hi to Gigi. What's up, Dizzy? It's in there. No, it's not. Unfortunately, not yet. All we found is NIFC and a 1980. Thank you for joining me, Dizzy. Robert Johnson, thank you so much. Oh, you got five banks. Okay, so how do you I'm sure you have a system then. Pretty good system going on. How do you break down those five banks and how many of them are dump banks? So Noko re-rolls them and dumps them at a bank by his job. Okay, so uh is it the same branch though? Is it still a Chase? Chase, Dominic, I order boxes of coinage from my Chase bank. Uh, $50 coins have to be ordered unless you get really lucky and someone maybe never picked up their boxes like how I have. First National, okay. Still all Chase. All right, so Noko, my piece of advice for you, my friend, is to find a different bank branch, if possible, that you can dump your coins to. Oh, look at this toned 1974. Because it won't be too long before one Chase Bank, uh, whatever you're dumping at that branch may come around at you a little quicker than if you were dumping at a different uh, bank. Wow, Wells Fargo is stingy, man. You know what? We were just talking about it last week. You were probably here. Uh, how some of them are even charging for boxes now. So although I did consider Wells Fargo because I heard Rob Fine's Treasury, he had mentioned that he uses Wells Fargo. But are you kidding me? Oh no, this is not the same guy, but someone put a P on it, and it's not me. Three are dump and two are pickup. Nice. I like that ratio because that way you're spreading the coinage around, and then by limiting how many are giving you boxes, you're more than likely to avoid the coinage that you spread to the other banks. At least that's what we hope. See, my system is I use Chase for picking up. So whichever Chase branch in my area, I tend to use two, and then I dump at Ridgewood Savings Bank, which fortunately for me, they have coin stars at their branches and they waive the fee for customers. So it really works out for me because I know that Brinks is servicing my Chase banks, and I know that a different armored truck service is picking up the Coinstar coinage. So that helps me in that it mixes the coinage around and assures that I don't end up picking up the same coins at my Chase. 3 dump banks, all Chase. Yeah, Noko, you know, it's tough because now at my area, as you've seen in my previous streams, there was 2 boxes that were sealed, and I picked them up at the bank, and they were full of customer wrap rolls. That's right, guys. Completely sealed boxes. When I cracked them open, they had customer wrapped rolls in them. The first time it happened, I caught it in my car. I went through a couple of rolls and I said, you know what? I might have dumped this box because I used to dump by the box before using the Coinstar. So I caught that one, but just recently I wasn't able to open it in the car, and it was full of customer wrap rolls. But it was an NIFC dump, as it appeared to be an NIFC dump. I did find about 20 to 25 NIFCs. Yeah, that's what I say too, Robert. Uh, it doesn't make sense to me why people mark coins because honestly, if you see a marked coin in a roll, there could still be silver, and I've experienced that firsthand. So to me, it really doesn't make sense. But what can you say? Some people just do it anyway, right? Yeah, but you see, like for instance, my Chase Bank, they all or most of them they use Brinks, right? So if I'm dumping at one location, that could get circulated pretty quickly if it's by the same armored truck service. So I tend to try to dump at a bank that uses a different armored truck service than the banks that I pick up from, if that makes sense. Oh, see, Robert, that is awesome. That is a great method. If you know, I have thought very extensively about doing that. It's just, you know, the tolls here in New York to cross over to a place like New Jersey, for instance, it would cost me a pretty penny every time, and it would cut in very quickly. So I have thought about dumping in New Jersey and you know continuing to pick up in New York, but you know it's a little complicated for me because of the tolls. I'm not sure if you have that issue. Yeah, you know, you want to bring enough that it's worth it to dump on one trip. Make sure you have more than one option also. That way, when you are driving that far, uh, you're not going to get stuck with the coins and just ending up bringing them back. Yeah, I think how much does it cost to cross the GW Bridge? I believe it's $15 now. It goes up every year, and pretty soon I'm gonna have to sell my soul to cross into New Jersey. You know what? I'm curious. Let's check Google, shall we? I am very curious to know. I think it is like $15, $16, but you can never really be sure. How much does it cost to cross the George Washington Bridge?
Here is information from Toll Information for all turnpikes, toll roads, bridges, and tunnels. Toll Guru.
Yeah, we are looking at about 1550 here. Uh, yeah, yeah, you know, and that's from New York into New Jersey, $15. Yep, $15. Yeah, it's very, very expensive. Mickey Robs Banks is in the building. What's going on, Mickey? I am very happy you received your last package, or your first package, should I say? $100 for an 18 wheeler to cross. So I'm assuming you are a driver or a truck driver, Rob. Have you have you crossed into New York, or have you crossed the GWB quite often and experienced that? What's up, NS? What is going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me. We are doing halves right now. We have only found two NIFCs and a proof so far, but this is what's left. And yeah, it's unreasonable. Don't get me started on that talk. I will go down the rabbit hole very quickly. But I did touch up on how expensive New York is and how expensive it continues to be. So I could definitely ramble on and on about that. But I do love my city. I just don't like the politics behind it. But that will be for maybe a 1 a.m. conversation. Yeah. And they are looking into putting tolls on the other bridges that currently aren't tolled, like the Ed Koch, uh, the tunnels, should I say, Queens, the Queensboro Bridge, which is now the Ed Koch Bridge. They changed the name around. I don't know why, but yeah, they've been looking to put a toll on there also. So they're also trying to limit driving in New York City, specifically in Manhattan. So what they're trying to do is charge people during peak rush hour times to be in Manhattan. So it's really tough. I mean, especially for the people that drive for a living, it's very tough. And I definitely understand that. Oh, share your secret, Rob. Share your secret. Share it with the corn community, the truck community, the driving community, because if there's a will, there's a way, and that we won't have to pay. I just freestyled. Just rub it in, B-boys. Just rub it in. I pay a toll every time I cross into either Staten Island or into New Jersey, and sometimes even just going into Manhattan if I choose to use the Queens Tunnel, which I try to avoid at all costs. You got silver in 2 rows stacking? Very nice. Unfortunately, I can't say the same here, but I'm hoping to catch up to you. NS has a coin community album video, so everybody please make sure to check that out whenever you can. And I will do the same also, NS. Very cool. And guys, just take a second to subscribe to each other if you guys haven't. And please hit that thumbs up. I am working my way to 100 subscribers, and I am looking forward to achieving that goal. So thank you guys for the support. Yeah, is there anything specific, or just email me, NS? Oh, you set me up, NS. You know what's coming next. You can email me at Saca Plata ny@gmail.com. And NS, you set me up for that. I haven't done it all night. NS, you just set me up perfectly. I had to take advantage of that. We're not doing too good with the rolls here. There's about 9 remaining. But for those that are new to the stream, this is the menu that I currently have for $half. $100 gets you a search through an entire box. $60 gets you a half box. $10 gets you 3 rolls. And every donation of $10 or more is guaranteed a prize. No one leaves empty-handed. Everyone gets something for their $10 donation or more. So feel free to contribute to the channel, and I would gladly appreciate if you do, but you guys are not required to. Having your company is all I ask. So I appreciate everyone that's in here, and let's hope we can find some silver. I think that's probably for trucks, though, Robert, because going from New York to New Jersey, and I believe going from New Jersey to New York, they both charge. I might be wrong, but definitely New York to New Jersey, they charge. Oh, yeah. Face reveal on the reflection. The whole concept of my CC album is that people in the community send a coin, and once the album's full, I'll give it all away. Oh, very cool idea, and that's very unique. I like to hear unique, different, refreshing, original ideas. US is back. What's up, Currency? We are almost done. Yeah, okay, so not both ways. So I'm assuming from New Jersey into to New York. How's everybody's weekend going? We have 11 people in the chat. I appreciate you guys for joining me. I am inching closer to 100 subs. Now, those that have been following my stream know that the nickel boxes have been carrying me. Yes, this is the Dunbar rolls again. But actually, Currency, they've been doing better than the Brinks. Unfortunately, that's not saying much because both have been pretty light in silver quantity. But we did pull out a couple Benjis and 40 percenters in these Dunbar rolls. So I'm hoping we find something. All right, Rob, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you stopping in, and have a good night. And I hope to see you on the next one. I'm not sure what the shout out train is, but if you are shouting me out, I would definitely appreciate it. Thank you, B-Boys. Let's get to 100. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. 5 rolls remaining. Have a good night, Robert. That sounds awesome, NS. I would gladly appreciate that. I could use all the help that I can get. And you guys in the coin roll hunting community have been nothing but supportive to me. And it really means a lot, especially considering the brutal week we had last week in terms of finding any silver. I did do a couple of giveaways because of the brutal week. At least I was able to give some silver away, even though I wasn't able to find much in the rolls. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh, that's awesome, B-Boys. Thank you so much, man. Let's turn it to a Sunday night party. Yeah, and you missed a very, very frustrating week. I mean, don't get me wrong, we had the best stream to date last week. Most views, most likes, but really, as far as entertainment goes, it was the most fun I've had on a live stream since I first began. So if you guys haven't checked out that video, uh, It's one of my half dollar videos. It says Epic EOS Battle Royal, and the ending was very exciting. It was just really great. We had a head-to-head battle royal for half dollars. It was Maximus versus Noko, and Noko pulled out. Well, I pulled out a Benji out of one of Noko's rolls, and he was able to hang on for the win. So it was very exciting, and I would love to do more of that in the future. But we got to find silver first, you know, and that's no tall order or one tall order. It was intense, right, Dizzy? It was a lot of fun. Came down to the last what two rolls. Everybody, the next morning, I was getting emails, I was getting messages, and people were talking about it on their stream. So I really, really appreciated that, and I was very happy because me myself, before anything, I'm a fan, and I really like those moments of excitement. All right, so we struck out with this box of halves here. Let me just recap. I'm trying to fix this camera because it keeps kind of like inching to the left. So we had a, all right, NS, Silver News. Are you my 100th subscriber? Oh, snap. We just cracked 100 subs, guys. Thank you so much, Silver News, for joining me. I love seeing new faces just as much as seeing regular. Thank you guys for all getting me to 100. I'm really at a loss for words. My wife is doing a little 100 subscriber dance in the background. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome. So guys, now that I am at 100 subs, thank you so much, Noko. Thank you, Dizzy. Thanks, B boys. Thanks, Mom. Mom is still in the chat. This is a 1980 proof that we found, and we found two NIFCs, 2010 and 2009. So that's awesome, guys. So 100 subscribers, you know what comes next. We're gonna do something epic. So you guys stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you have the notification on so that when I am on, you guys know about it and you guys can tune in. Mom is definitely letting me coin roll hunt. I had to get her approval first. All right, so we are up to the nickels here. Before I do accept donations for nickel boxes also. Like I said, it's not required, but I believe the prices are pretty fair uh, in comparison. So nickel boxes are $50. $50 donation gets you a search through an entire box. We are pulling silver, buffaloes, pre 1960 coins. All that goes to you. $25 search through a half box, and for $10 you'll get 5 rolls searched. Every donation of $10 or more will get a prize. No one leaves empty-handed. So these are not guaranteed to remain the same because the prices are so low. But I do want to uh, offer these donation tiers, especially for those that normally don't donate. Nickels are definitely very, very fun, and they've been doing a lot better for me. Gigi in the house. Say hi, Gigi. She popped in a little earlier. She is back. Say it loud and proud. Come on. Say hello.
Hi.
Yeah, the microphone has to pick up that beautiful, adorable voice. And grandma is actually tuning in to the stream. So if you want to say hi to grandma, you can go right ahead and say hi to grandma. And if she's still listening, I'm sure she will respond. See, I like the confidence, Dizzy. That's what I want to hear. Let's get some positive energy. Let's say some kumbayas and let's wish some silver into this box here. Grandma says, hi, Gigi. Hi, Gigi girl. Love you. Buyer Boy says, hey. Noko says, hi. Peter says, hi. Gigi's jumping around. She's hyped. She's excited. She likes nickels, but it is getting late, Gigi. So, you will join me for sure on one of those earlier afternoon or morning nickels. Yes, we have 3 generations on one stream. This is epic. This is a first time deal here, guys. 3 generations of the Saca Plata family are present here, guys. So what's the date? Because we need to write down the date and make a note. It is Sunday, July 28th. So you guys mark that down on your calendars. This was a historic moment. Trusty Kershaw.
Daddy.
Yes, my love.
So you got 100 subscribers?
I did get 100 subscribers. Thanks to everybody and all of their support. I couldn't have done it without you guys. And this is just the beginning, guys. Just the beginning. Let's get it started.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night, my
Bye.
love. Bye. Sweet dreams. I hope you dream of beautiful rainbows, princesses, and unicorns. She said, okay, that's enough. I took it a little too far. Sorry, guys. There it is. Buyer Boys makes it official. All right, we are cracking open these rolls here. And it feels good to get back into the nickels because I did kind of throw them in the back burner last week. I had a great deal of of half boxes waiting for me, so I did not want to just leave them there unattended by their lonesome. So, all right, let's make sure we can get the entire roll here. Just gonna move this up, and we will get going. My ratios are a lot higher in these nickel boxes, but I do not want to jinx myself, and I probably already did, but maybe I didn't. All right, first row, we start off with a 1959. First row, 1959. We do hang on to all pre-1960 nickels. And for those that do collect Jefferson nickels and are looking to fill their nickel books and are missing a slot, you guys can email me and inquire about a specific year. I am looking to move my pre-1960 coinage because I've been sleeping on it lately. That's how much I have now. Forget a pillow. It's nothing like a big sack of nickels to sleep on. There we go. Dizzy is wishing me good luck. I hope I find a buffalo. Yep, it's very fun to see a buffalo sandwiched in between two Jefferson nickel coins. It's really thrilling, and honestly, I love pulling silver out of half-dollar rolls, but seeing that buffalo gets me excited. Also, Noko is a newbie to the nickel, so I'm hoping that this can be an extra exciting nickel hunt so that you can get a box one day on your own and see what the excitement is about. The finds are definitely more consistent in a nickel box. What nickels have silver? The 1942 to the 1945, they are known as silver war nickels. And those are the nickels with silver content. I believe they have 35% silver in them. But it's such a great piece of history because they are World War II nickels. So they switched over to silver during World War II, and I'm sure there's a story behind pretty much every war nickel. Nice. I actually finished the penny box last night. Uh, After watching the UFC pay-per-view, I finished up my penny box. Found a bunch of Wheaties in there. What's going on, Midwest Coin Hunter? Thank you for joining me. We just cracked open a nickel box after getting skunked on a $half box. So hopefully my luck changes. But I thank you for joining us on this lovely Sunday night. All right, so we have a 1952 here. Awesome. That's what I like to hear. I've been having much better luck with the nickels than with the halves lately. And we have a Denver mint mark. Denver mint mark. Come on, Buffalo. So I've been averaging about a buffalo and a silver per box, which I'm pretty happy with. Although I've seen people do much better than that, I have seen people do much worse also. So can't really complain. Let's see what this is here. Yeah, halves have been very painful this past week, but normally it's a very streaky kind of denomination. Oh no, false alarm, guys. It's a 1988. What is going on, Maximus? How's your weekend going, buddy? Thanks for joining me. Maximus was my first donation on the stream in my history. So I am very appreciative every time he pops in and joins me. Okay, so we have a 4 in here from Bermuda, 2000. So that's pretty cool. First foreign of the box. Nope, I haven't checked it out yet, Maximus, but you know I will. I try to stay on top of everybody's videos. Obviously, that's easier said than done considering how popular our coin community has gotten, which is a great thing, but it's hard to keep track sometimes. So let's check for the speared buffalo. Or is it wounded buffalo? NS is back. We are looking for silver and we are looking for buffaloes. You know, guys, I've never found a V nickel in a nickel box, and I'm hoping I can find one because that would be pretty cool. I am streaming with a webcam, Logitech C922. I previously said in the other streams I butchered the name, and not the name, but I butchered the model. So when I looked at the box today, I said, "Oh wow, I was way off." I said like C90 or something. So it's a C922. Any feedback on the picture, Dizzy? All right. Well, Midwest, we are not alone. Hopefully, we can put an end to that streak because you got to admit, fine. Oh, we have a 1939 in the box. And that is a good sign. When you find a 1930s coin, that is a good sign, guys. 1939. Awesome. Glad to hear, Dizzy. Uh, and thank you, B-Boys. I asked because sometimes I do have a little trouble with the camera focusing in on a close up of the coins. No mint mark on this one. But, the quality itself and the microphone, I'm happy with. I just, sometimes it could be a little annoying with the quality of the close ups, or should I say the clarity of the close ups. It takes a bit of time to get it to focus the right way. Oh, Maximus found a W. Noko, you ruined the surprise for me, man. Oh, actually, Maximus did say it in the chat, West Point. What West Point did you find? That's awesome. Congrats. Congrats on the West Point. Yes, everybody needs to sub to everybody. Guys, I don't discriminate. If you guys want to post links or, shout out your video or promos, whatever you guys got going on, you guys can share it with us here. No worries. As long as you're not spamming the chat, I have no problem. All right, Maximus, don't ruin that. I'll check it out. That's awesome. Yeah, Dizzy, it's pretty reasonable how much you need to invest to get started comparing to other projects, really, because it's not like you're paying for the product. So at least when you do get the boxes of coinage, at least that's just you converting money. It's not really you having to purchase product. Like if you were selling shirts, you would have to purchase the product, come out of pocket for the product, and obviously that could be a little more expensive. But if you need any if you have any questions on the equipment that I use, you can email me at Saca Plata ny@gmail.com. Yes, you can. It is just so fun to say, guys. You should try it. You like when you're taking a shower in the morning tomorrow, just try it. Saca Plata ny@gmail.com. It's so fun to say. That's a 1946, no mint mark there. Let's check this 2005 out. Yeah, you take step by step, one step at a time, and slowly, gradually grow. You don't want to dig yourself in a hole by trying to get things going too quickly. All right, so we've pulled out 4 pre-1960s coins so far in the first layer of rolls. This is giving me trouble. All right. Looks like we have an oldie here, but doesn't look silver. Check for the error. Yeah, guys, NS needs support for his Coin Community album. He is asking for clad coins from all the members of the Coin Community, and he's going to, when it's full, I believe he's going to auction it off. I think that's what he said. Coin Community is us, Noko. We are the Coin Community. Oh, the album is, yeah, so I'll let NS tell it, even though I kind of did, but I don't want to butcher it completely, so I might have missed some details. All right, well, there's no error on this one, so let's move on. But that's basically the the hassle when I try to close up on these coins. Sometimes gives me a little bit of trouble. Other than that, the camera works pretty well. All right, well, we have filled up one dump bag, so it's time to switch it out, swap it out, get a new one, and keep this going. I am at 100 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. Please make sure you guys have the notification turned on for my streams. That way, when I do release the 100 subscriber video slash stream, you guys can know to tune in. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see what that is here. Oh, we have a pretty nice 1959. Not in bad shape, if I do say so myself. Very nice details on it. Not too many dings. No mint mark. Not seeing anything in question on this roll, but let's take a closer look. $19.27 Merc dime. I love me some Merc dimes. Oh yeah, you know what? Oh, look at this. This is, it might be just a ring of death here, but take a look at the bottom here. Let's see if I can get a close up. Jefferson is being shy. You can email Noco Gimbals at nocogimbals@gmail.com. You know I was going to do it, Noco. You see that, guys? What does that look like to you guys? Because now that I'm seeing it on the camera, it looks like the edging is like somewhat, it's kind of tough to see here. Off center strike. Yeah. See, where the Liberty and the year is, it's not completely cut off, so it's kind of a minor off center strike here. But if you take a look at the bottom, the rimming looks like a little weird. 3%, yeah. It's not much of it, but pretty cool to find, definitely. I'll put it aside. Has anyone found any nickel errors recently? Because I can't recall ever finding a nickel error, even though I know the RPMs are quite well, yeah, I take that back because I do have an RPM, uh, possible RPM. And this is Denver, 1962. Yeah, that's when it's really, really cool. When they start cutting off the lettering or the year on top, that's really cool to find those. I've yet to experience that, but that would be really awesome. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. See, look, this looked like a 43 for a second. I always confused, well, not always, but it happens pretty often where I think it's a 48, then I look at it and I think, wait, is that a 43? Then I look at it again and no, it is a 48. But we are finding more and more pre 1960s coin. So we're heading in the right direction here. Yeah, 5%. Nice, NS. Did you go into like the history and the background, all that? It's really cool when you learn about the history behind it. Very cool. I have yet to find the off-center strike coin in any kind of denomination. I have found errors, but never the off-center. 1957, out of Denver. Wow, these rolls are wrapped extra tight. They don't want me digging in these. Hopefully, it's because they're hiding something good. At the end here, we have two in question. We have a 1955 here, out of Denver. Let's keep it going. $19.99 and $19.91. Those were the nickels in question. Unfortunately, no silver, no buffaloes. Oh man. I do not mean to laugh, Dizzy, but I believe that's happened to me before. If not once, a bunch of times. That sucks. I hope you don't have one of those huge, like, what are those huge phones? The Samsung Galaxy Note, is it? If you have a Galaxy Note, want to go to sleep right away because there's a good chance that you're concussed. Oh, okay. So you got the Galaxy 9. All right. So no note. Those notes are big, bulky, and weigh a lot, especially if you're going to be dropping them on your face. I wouldn't recommend getting the note. Yeah, 50% is extreme. I don't know if you guys follow me on YouTube, uh, Saca Plata on YouTube. I'm sorry, Instagram. But on Instagram, I see a ton of people posting about off-center strikes. Really cool, really cool. You see pennies, you see nickels, dimes, all sorts of beautiful off-center strikes. Oh, this is pretty cool, 1972. But the camera is allergic to non-silver coins. Very interesting, B-boys. Thank you for sharing that. You guys are a funny group. It's harder to do that also nowadays, B-boys. So I wish you safety and luck. You know, information is easily accessible on Facebook, so just be smart and don't charge too much. All right, so we had a dark toned coin, but nothing much there. Another. That's right, B boys. You have to have multiple revenue streams to maximize profit. And, that's just basic business. So I get it. 1952. Just be safe, man. Be safe. Wear shoes in the house. 1941. Now I found the 41 live on the stream and it had a S mint mark, but as I zoomed in, it appeared that it was a RPM, and I'm embarrassed to say that I have not even put it in the on the scope yet, but I did take multiple looks at it, and I'm going to assume it's a filled S mint mark. If it was some kind of D over S or S over D, that would be a new discovery because I did not see it listed on not NGC, on PTGS's price guide. So that would have been awesome, but still very cool to find. There is a market for anything nowadays, especially bearded hillbillies. Come on, man. I don't want you to talk like that. You got to be confident in what you have to offer. What's up, that one coin collector? What is going on? Thanks for joining me. I hope you're having a good weekend. I think I won a giveaway on that one coin collector stream at some point last week. I think it was. He does he does has have some good content, so you guys check him out. Subscribe to him if you haven't already done so. Another 1941, and look how worn this is. This looks like it was traveling in someone's pocket since 1941. No, if that was the case, that would be a lot worse off than that. Oh no, I did not. Damn. That's hard to watch. It's hard to watch those things, especially being that I have a young daughter. You know, kind of like that gruesome story on the news where the dad left the twin kids in the car on a hot day, and it's very heartbreaking, infuriating, and just plain sad. Let's see what this is here. Yeah, it's really, really heartbreaking, those kind of stories, and hearing stories like that just really boil my blood. All right, well, I'm glad she was okay because a bison is a huge animal and it could have been a lot worse. Oh, wow. That's just horrendous. To me, that boggles me. That boggles my mind. Everyone is different, everyone does react different in certain situations and circumstances, but it's pretty much built in our DNA, in human nature and animal nature, that you look out for your kids, man. That's just instinct. If anything were to happen, you would, give your life for your kids. So when I hear about something like that, it's like, wow, like how is that even, how is that the initial response when your child is sitting there? Like I said, everybody responds differently, but it's kind of like, would you dive in front of a bullet for your loved ones? Would you dive in front of a bullet for your children? And I would think that's an easy answer, but I guess there are other people out there that would respond in a completely different way. And although I don't understand it, can't really do anything to control it, right? So it is what it is. This is another 1941. This is another one. This is the third one in the last 3 or 4 rows. We just need 1 year above that. Let's get to 1942. That's what we need. Investment is in the house. What is going on? I hope you're having a good weekend. We just got skunked on some half-dollar boxes and currently looking through nickels to change our luck. I'm pretty good. I had a good weekend. I got to recharge the batteries yesterday, take a little step away from such a brutal last week that we had. But according to other people I'm seeing, I am not the only one that is struggling to find silver in half-dollar rolls. So, hopefully the tide turns for everybody this upcoming week. Stay persistent, guys, and don't let it deter you from continuing. 1956. No mint mark. Oh, awesome. Did you snipe the auction? You can find some goodies on eBay for sure. Timing is everything. I was able to snipe a Barber half dollar on eBay not too long ago. Nice. I'm hearing that I forgot who mentioned that on the stream previously, but I did hear that you always want to send offers. You messaged them, right? You send offers via message because I'm hearing that that's a good strategy. I haven't done it myself, so I definitely want to look into doing that. Sometimes I do get a little scared off by the initial asking price. 1946. That's great. I'm going to have to use that strategy investment. Have you been able to do that with silver coins? So far, we found just to recap, we found a 1980 proof and two NIFCs, 2010 and 2009. So really nothing to write home about. But we also have a bunch of 1941s. We have one 1939 nickel. So I'm hoping that there's some silver or buffaloes in this box. This stream is not going to be a long stream tonight. I do want to start prepping for the 100 subscriber giveaway. And thanks to you guys, I was able to achieve that goal today. So hopefully the next video I do will be for the 100 subscriber giveaway. And I want there to be multiple ways to enter. And everyone that donates to the stream has already, well, anyone who has donated to the stream in the past has already been entered into the giveaway. And that's just because it's a courtesy for their donation. Silver Eagles off eBay that were verified. Oh, not bad. 16. Yeah, not bad. You know, Silver Eagles normally have a premium. So if you can get them that close to spot, then that's a good deal. Oh, guys, and I did put my new P.O. box address in the description of this video. So if you guys do send me anything, and it can just be a letter, it doesn't have to be anything in particular. You guys can send me whatever you want as long as it's not going to put me in cuffs. And yeah, if I do receive mail from you, I will count that as an entry or as well. So I know I did say I have the description, but let's just take a second. I'll write that out to you. That way you guys can have it right away. I'll just write it out and put it on here because I do want to be interactive via mail and have different ways for people to enter the giveaway. So it's P.O. Box 860 229. I'm just going to write it down. I'll write the address, and you guys can always look at the description on the video. But this is a new PO box here, guys. So if you guys would like to send something, that would be awesome and much appreciated. And it will also get you an entry into the 100 subscriber giveaway. There you go, B-boys. I'm not sure you can fit in, one of those nice bubble envelopes, but it's worth a shot. At worst comes to worst, you'll have a nice viral video. Saca Plata, P.O. Box 860 229, Ridgewood, New York 11386. All right. Oh, there you go. 400-pound. Okay. All fun and games, B-boys. So yeah, that will get you an entry. A shout out video will get you an entry. So thank you to those who have done shout out videos for me. CCO, Jacob, Young Coin Hunter. I really appreciate you guys. And you guys have been entered into the 100 subscriber giveaway. And another way is to make a donation, but that is definitely not required. But if you do decide to make a donation, you can send it to, come on, guys. It's only the third time I've done it, so come on. It's not like I'm, jamming it down your throats. Here it is, sacaplata.ny@gmail.com. A donation of 5 or more will get you an entry into the 100 subscriber giveaway. But like I said, any donation is well appreciated. So I definitely appreciate those shout out videos. Those are, it's really, really generous and awesome to see people shout me out. There you go. Buyer Boys is saying it out loud right now. He's yelling it from the mountaintops. Denver, 1954, Denver. So I thought it was pretty cool, being that I've never had a P.O. box before. And Dizzy says, damn, Elo in cuffs. Guess I'll unwrap that package. All right, we have 2 in question right here. Indeed, I am, my friend. I have eyes everywhere. What's that? What's that line? I have eyes all over this city. It's a funny movie. I forgot. What movie was that? Don't you hate when you're trying to recall what movie you get a line from and you can't? I have eyes all over this city, baby. What movie was that? I'm not gonna wave because that's just gonna give away my location. So, I'm trying to do like Splinter Cell status. I am still trying to figure out what movie that was. Look at this. This one's in bad shape. Come on, silver. Let's find something. That was actually a really good movie, The Hills Have Eyes. Not so much number 2, I don't believe. I think number 1 was the good one. We have the second 1939 of the box. The second 1939. Very, very cool. I mean, this is a 70-year-old coin. 80-year-old coin? 80-year-old coin. It's pretty cool. Yes, it was, and it's available. It's available on Amazon Video for those that are interested. And I'm not getting paid by Amazon for that plug, but Amazon, I would gladly do voiceovers and advertising for you in the near future if you're listening. Let's see what that is. Nope, I can already tell it doesn't appear to be silver here. It's a 1963, guys. False alarm. And I threw that down with authority. Nothing there. We got a golden toned coin here. Let's take a look. Children of the Corn. That's a classic. Even though I don't recall seeing it, I know I have. It's just some of those movies I can't really recall. Especially because, maybe I haven't seen it in so long. But I definitely know I've seen it. It's one of those movies you want to watch again. Oh, that's awesome, buyer boys. I have been dying for one of Rob's mats. I have never won on his stream, and I have always been a fan of him and those coin mats. Those are really cool, and I would love to have one. So that's awesome, B-boys. I really appreciate that. What's up, Currency? I haven't found much today. But the highlight of the night, I hit 100 subscribers thanks to all of you guys' help. So I really appreciate that. That's awesome. A full set. Wow. What is your secret, man? Because I have not had any luck. There you go, Dizzy. It is as good as silver. I would even say it's better than silver because now I can continue, to grow my channel and provide content for you guys. Like I've been saying, I have a couple of original creative ideas that I can't wait to share with you guys. But I do want my channel to continue to grow. And with you guys supporting me by being here and watching me, and those that have donated, and those that have did shout out videos and things like that, that just makes it that much more helpful for me to get to that point. So I know I've been a broken record today, but I really am appreciative when I say that. I'm not just saying that. It really does mean a lot to me, guys. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, everybody starts from the bottom and works their way up. I can't believe it's almost midnight. Time really flies when I'm on this live stream. Now, I do plan on doing an auction soon. So definitely keep an eye out for that. If you guys are interested in auctions. $75 for the mat. Yeah, the mats, I checked online because I was looking to see how much they cost. I was curious on the price, and I noticed they were $25. So very, very cool to be able to win those. And I hope that I can in the near future. I do still try, not as often, but I do still try. You got to be in it to win it. Thank you, Maximus. And you are a big part of that. Since day one, my friend, you have helped me out. You have been a part of my stream. You have donated. You were my first donation. We've constantly kept in touch via email. So a lot of that credit goes to you as well, my friend. So thank you. We have yet to find anything, but we have two 1939s so far and three 1941s, but not quite silver. And we are almost down to the last layer of rolls. Now, I'm hoping that my next video is the giveaway. So yeah, we got 5 people hanging late tonight. So I appreciate you guys sticking with me despite me not finding much to talk about in these rolls. But who knows what can come up. Sometimes it's at the beginning, sometimes it's at the end. You can never really predict what's going to be in these rolls. Thanks, Dizzy. I do enjoy having you guys with me. All right, nothing in these. And those that haven't tried nickel boxes, give it a shot. It's pretty fun. And it's only $100 per box, so check it out, try it out, see if you like it. You might be surprised. Thank you, B-boys. It is Shark Week this week, and I don't know if you guys have been watching the documentaries on National Geographic, but if you have, or if you haven't, I suggest you check it out, even though it may result in you never going to a beach again. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, I was watching it earlier. It's just madness. Those sharks are insane. I do not want to hear that, Maximus, all right? If you have the patience to go through quarter boxes and find the amount of varieties and errors that you've been finding lately, then I do not want to hear you say you don't have the patience. Because you have way more patience than I do. I mean, I guess it depends because there are a bunch of things that you can find if you look for errors and varieties. The 1964, I think it's the D over D over D. There's a bunch of them. And you're saying that now, but if you bought a box and found the buffalo, you would be buying a whole bunch of boxes because they're just very exciting to find. And they kind of blend in at first, and then when you see it, you're like, wait, what is that? And the rest is history. When you find one, you want to find them all. He would. Here comes the shark stories. I'm not getting into the shark stories, but I was thinking like, tomorrow might be nice. Maybe a beach day. I'm not big on the beach, but then I said, oh wait, sharks. No. You can find buffalo nickels. You can find V nickels. You can find a lot of RPMs, D over Ds, D over S's, off center strikes. There's plenty to find, especially like there's a 1950D that if you find it, it's a very, very hard coin to find. So Saca Plata means pull out silver in Spanish. So that's what it means. Pull out silver, aka yes, the thrift nickel also, which is like a myth nowadays. But I did see that one of the online uh, precious metal dealers had obtained one. So Plata o Plomo. I love Narcos, man. And honestly, nothing's gonna beat season one. Yep, that's what it means. Pull out silver. Or I guess you could say silver pull. I'm not sure if that's technically correct, but I think it still would work. 1947. No, but those bull sharks, they were talking about how vicious and relentless they are because of the size. And they showed some crazy real life footage, and I thought you didn't want me to tell the stories, Maximus. All right, don't get me started. You guys want to hear another good show on Netflix since we're talking about Narcos, or since I just mentioned Narcos? There's a documentary out called The Great Hack. If you guys haven't seen it, I suggest you see it. Bull sharks spotted up here in Hawaii and the rivers. Oh man. Yeah, so according to what I was watching earlier, they are they can transition from salt water to fresh water easier than any other shark, which is why they are the most common human shark encounters. 1954. And that looks like an S mint mark. 1954 S. Being that it's an S mint mark, I do want to take a closer look. Although it looks pretty obvious there, I'm not seeing any chance that it's going to be a S over D, but I do like to make sure with the jeweler's loop. Yep, so it's an S mint mark, very cool. I like to find S mint marks. Yeah, man, honestly, I've seen some people pull some good boxes, but this week I have heard of a lot of people striking out, so it is a streaky kind of game, and you're gonna have dry spells, and you're gonna have the Great Hack, HACK, really crazy documentary about how uh, data is used to predict human behavior. Very, very intriguing. I recommend it to you guys. You're gonna catch one, B boys. Make shark fin soup. Look at this. Back in the grinder. Yeah, but Dizzy, that's a good idea to do it. If you're in the vicinity of a vending machine, it really takes minimal effort, You never know. I haven't found one. Uh, I haven't found anything that way either, but it's worth a shot because I know of people that have. So, yeah, I think it's called vending machine roulette or something like that. Someone had gave it that pretty clever name. Although no one's getting shot. Good thing. But yeah, that movie, The Great Hack, it really gets your mind thinking. We want to believe that we have free will, but analytics and data is so helpful to corporations, especially advertising corporations, and they allow, the data helps them basically predict our actions. They can tell who's more persuadable. They can tell how if there's someone that they can manipulate. Very crazy. Grill it. Have you had shark before? If so, how was it? The most exotic thing that I've had was alligator. I had alligator sausage in a New Orleans style restaurant, and it was absolutely delicious. Anytime I have an opportunity to go back to that restaurant, I do, and I do order the alligator sausage. Although it's been a while since I've been back. Shark is good. All right. Doesn't hurt, Maximus. Like I said, I wouldn't go out of my way, but if it's on your way and if it, you know, if you're driving that way anyway, or if you're going to that supermarket, try to go to one with a coin star. Doesn't hurt to try. You'd be surprised how regularly people find things in coin stars. I've had really good luck in coin stars. Yeah, fried gator. I'm getting hungry, guys. Nice. Yeah, sometimes in these rolls you'll find a coin that looks like it was picked out of the ground. We are down to the last 5 rolls. I apologize. Kind of didn't keep track, and I was hoping to get. Well, I want to do the battle royal for sure for the 100 subscriber giveaway, but I want to do it in a kind of different way. I do want it to be the biggest ever, and the the battle royal giveaway has been pretty popular, so I guess it makes sense to get more eyes on the battle royal and give it more attention by using that as a 100 subscriber giveaway. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, people tend to pay attention to videos that say 100 subscriber giveaway, and I wonder why. Yes, we have 5 people still living on this late Sunday night. 5 chatters still alive. Is there anything specific you guys are looking for? What's up, Matting? How is your weekend going, buddy? Thanks for joining us. We're actually almost wrapping up here. It is a quicker stream than usual, but I did go through a box of halves and came up empty once again, but that's all right. We got nickels, but it's not looking good here either. And this would be the first nickel box where I wouldn't find any silver or any buffaloes. So, you know, it's bound to happen. Yeah, yep, definitely. And I don't blame people for gravitating towards the free giveaways. I mean, let's be honest, who doesn't like free stuff? But if I start doing a giveaway like every single stream, I'll be living at the nearest train station. So I do want to give back to the coin community, but I also want to make sure that I'm not making it more difficult for me to continue to do this and grow my channel. And I hope that's something you guys can understand. Wire Boys blames Gigi. Actually, the Gigi curse has been lifted. Was it last week? I think it was last week. Gigi was present during one of the streams, and I had 2 boxes of halves, and Phil was like, "Oh no, she's gonna ruin it now." So I had Gigi put her hands all over the boxes, and what do you know? There was silver. So she said, "In your face, Phil," and we were able to end the GG curse. Matting is finished working and can now enjoy the rest of his Sunday night. Well, you can just do a shout out video, Maximus. It doesn't have to be particularly about the 100 subscriber giveaway. You can mention that I did reach 100 subscribers and that I will be doing a giveaway. But it's really just to shout out my channel. Whatever you want to do. If you want to shout it out, and it's really up to you what you want to mention. You can talk about what you enjoy or your experience on the channel. If you do choose to do that, I would gladly appreciate it, man. And like I said, I don't know if you were here when I said it, but there are going to be multiple ways to enter the 100 subscriber giveaway. One of those ways is to donate, and you have done that already. So you have already earned an entry into the 100 subscriber giveaway. Right? Dizzy knows. Sometimes, people are very generous, but they're generous sometimes for their own good. And me, I sometimes catch myself in that. I can be a little over generous at times and end up putting myself in a tougher situation than I have to. So, I just want to slowly and gradually continue to grow this channel in an organic way, you know, talking to you guys, having good times and enjoying each other's company. I don't want just a whole bunch of people here waiting for the giveaway and saying, all right, let's see when he's going to give away free stuff. And then when I give away free stuff, they disappear. I get it. I completely get it. Why wouldn't you want free stuff? But, I also want, people to tune into the channel just because they want to be here as well. So that's why I really appreciate you guys for sticking around because, it is late on a Sunday night. I don't know how this 1953 got here. Exactly, Maximus. That's probably what it is, B-boys. I should have let her touch the coin boxes today. And she did come out to say hello earlier. Oh, yeah, you were around. Should have had her touch the boxes. Damn it. That's probably it. Matting does a free giveaway one stream a week. That sounds very logical. There's a really rusted coin there, but let's take a look. Yeah, yeah, and let's be honest. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they stick around? He obviously has really good giveaways. This is a 2000, but there's more to channels than just getting free stuff. And those that are real fans of coin roll hunting and the coin community in general, you know, those are the ones that should be rewarded, I feel. Even though, people that pop in and out, they also it's also cool when they win stuff. I like for people to win stuff. But if I had a preference and I had to choose, I would prefer it to be someone that is, consistent and constantly wants to be a part of the stream and just, you know, being supportive out of the kindness of their heart and not for a free giveaway. But free giveaways are a part of the coin community, and coin karma is real. So when you do give away stuff, half the time you will receive stuff in return, which I think is pretty cool. I've experienced that firsthand where I gave away free stuff. For instance, uh, Maximus donated. We didn't find anything. I sent him 2 Merc dimes uh, to show appreciation for his donation. And the very next day, I found 2 silver dimes in a coin star. So I thought that was very cool, being that I just gifted off two silver dimes. To receive them the very next day was really cool. Maximus won on Madding's channel. Awesome. Congrats, Maximus. Exactly, buyer boys. Yes, that's right. You did win on this the battle royal on this channel before. So guys, as you can see, no silver, no buffaloes. We got a few 1939s, some 1941s. We got a proof half dollar and two NIFCs. And what can I say? We didn't find much, but I am glad that we had a good time on this stream regardless. I want to end it on a high note, so let me hold on one second, guys. Let me see if I can share some cool stuff here. No silver, US. No silver. No buffaloes. Completely skunked out once again. But it's all good. I'm not going to let that deter me, and I'll be right back at it tomorrow to pick up some more boxes. You got to shake off the losing streaks and push forward. Champions are not made from being at the top of the mountain all the time. It's when you're down in the caves, down in the depths, and you dig yourself up back to the top every time. There is more out there, Dizzy. You know, these nickels here, for those that are new, these are the nickels we're looking for. We're looking for buffaloes, you know? We are looking for silver war nickels. Those are the coins that we're looking for. Oh, you want to see the proof half? Here you go, Maximus. This is the proof half. 1980S. Next time I will let GG touch the boxes, hopefully to give me some good luck. So as you can see, I have quite a few war nickels, quite a few buffaloes. So, I can't be too mad that I came up empty. This is the first time that I didn't find anything in a nickel box in as long as I can remember, to be honest. So it's unfortunate because we are continuing a dry spell, but what can we do? I have a beautiful proof coin that I pulled out last week that I would be happy to share with you guys. Let's take a look here if I can find it. I will share it with you guys. I think this is it. This is a 1996. Look at that. That is beautiful. Now it's even more beautiful than this because there is scratching on the flip here. So that one I found last week, as you can see, you can even catch my reflection on there. I don't want to take it out because my hands are filthy, full of non-silver coin dirt or whatever you want to call it. But guys, what can I say? Yes, it is clean and beautiful. If you guys have any interest in specific coins, specific years, maybe you like wheat pennies, maybe you like, uh, silver quarters or something like that, you guys can inquire. I do buy, sell, and trade. So, oh yeah, I also have some goodies here, you know. But I like to show it off to rub off some silver luck. Usually, when I show some silver at the end, it carries over to the next stream. But like I said, hit me up. B Boys knows. Saca Plata, NY at gmail.com. And I am looking to obtain, I'm not sure if I'm going to do halves tomorrow. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow night, but best to believe the next stream I'm looking to do is for the 100 subscriber giveaway. I may put a video announcement of the 100 subscriber giveaway just to promote it a little more. But for those that have not heard what I said earlier regarding entries, there are certain ways you can enter. One way is you can mail me something. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be a coin. Doesn't have to, it could just be a letter. You mail me at Saca Plata, P.O. Box 860229, Ridgewood, New York 11386. And you can send me anything, and that will count as an entry towards the 100 subscriber giveaway. You can also do a shout out video. Thank you, Maddie. You can do a shout out video that will count as an entry, and you can donate. PayPal, donations, friends and family, please. Um, so those are options. Also, if you have donated in the past, that is an entry as well into the 100 subscriber giveaway. If you did a shout out video already, then that is you are entered into the 100 subscriber giveaway. I will have more details on that going forward, but it's looking like it's going to be a battle royal, a live battle royal, possibly the biggest one we've done yet. And I am excited and looking forward to it. And I just want to thank you guys. There's 7 people in the chat. We just passed midnight over here in the East Coast. So thank you guys for sticking with me. And you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you either Monday or Tuesday night. Thank you all, and take care.